everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Pop Trigger. I was sitting at home. It was Labor Day. We were just kind of hanging out, and suddenly someone says, guess what? These photos have been leaked. Photos have been leaked. A 4chan hacker has found a glitch in the iCloud service from Apple, took it upon him or herself to get in there and hacked into the iPhone photos of dozens, I feel like it's dozens of celebrities, ladies, and we have a list of some amazing folks. Tim is here to talk about it. And Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, Leah Michele, Ariana Grande, allegedly. Victoria Justice, allegedly denied, but it looks pretty convincing that it is. Brie Larson, Kirsten Dunst, Becca Tobin from Glee, Jessica Brown Finley from Downton Abbey, Hope Solo, Teresa, just the list goes on and on. Now, I have a lot of questions. First, have you seen these photos?
Yes, I have seen the alleged photos.
You have definitely seen the alleged photo. So, what went through your mind when you found out that these came out?
Okay, so this was a big story that broke, I guess, yesterday over the holiday weekend. And I was conflicted, and actually my mind has changed more than once about this whole affair.
I want to know first instinct.
My first instinct was the internet told me that there were naked pictures of Jennifer Lawrence, and my first instinct was that I wanted to see them.
I am in that boat.
Yes.
So far I'm going with you. Next thought.
Then I looked them up, and I've been informed by Amir that we're doing a story about it tomorrow on our day off. I have to come into work and do them. So then I went through a period of rage.
Just at having to work.
At having to work today.
That's understandable. People do that.
So then I started to read some articles about the leak and about these people and the celebrity reactions to the leaks.
So had you looked at all of them yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did. So you went through them all.
Yes,
okay.
I did.
So now
of
where
course,
are you?
More and more and more have been released. He's kind of like trickling them out.
God bless.
I say he because I assume this is a guy.
Or a girl.
It's possible.
You could assume. I don't want to get into the assumption game, but yes, the proper thing to do in like the English language is to assume a he. So let's just say it's a he.
Sure.
Okay. So now where are you on this? What do you feel?
I mean, the more research I do, and I think back to other celebrity nude leaks and just nude photos in general, and I realize that this is not a scandal. When people say, oh, there's like nude photos were leaked, it's a celebrity sex scandal. It's not. This was a crime that happened. Someone stole private photos of people, well, we can call them celebrities, but they're people, and then released them to the public. So that was a violation of privacy. It was a theft of, personal property. This is not anything that celebrities have to apologize for. I remember when the Vanessa Hudgens nude photos leaked, Disney made her apologize for her behavior, but she's an adult.
Right.
Why would she apologize for having stuff stolen from her?
Yes, that is absolutely right. I don't think you can hold these people, because some of these responses from those who've had their photos stolen are such as, I took these photos with my husband 5 years ago.
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The outrage,
and then deleted those photos.
That's the outrage for me.
Yeah.
I was trying to classify my outrage level and where it's directed, and I like to rank them, who I'm most frustrated with. I'm most frustrated with Apple, because for me, it instantly takes what you've taken in terms of photos and puts it on the cloud. I don't want it to. I don't have enough technical acumen to stop this from happening. And sometimes when I'm at home, I have my cloud photos just stream on my Apple TV when I leave it alone for a while, and it'll come up with like strange photos I've taken of like a bottle of medicine that I've sent to my doctor to be like, is this the right thing for me to take? Like, that's embarrassing. Not to mention what it would feel like for these to get out anywhere.
And the prevailing attitude that I'm hearing from people who like are glad these photos came out is, well, you shouldn't have taken nude photos then.
Insane.
You're getting what you deserve.
Insane.
I never took any nude photos. I have nothing to worry about.
I get you trying to tell someone, don't send naked photos of you to the guy you just met. Like, that is an absolute no. Or someone that you're dating, don't send them. But sometimes there's some photos of Jennifer Lawrence. We should also lead with Jennifer Lawrence might be, and Kate Upton might be the reason that this is such a huge story.
Right.
Because someone said earlier around the office, if someone gave me the option to see Jennifer Jennifer Lawrence photos naked, I would absolutely jump at it. That isn't even a conscious thought process. That is just, I am going. That's just a reaction. But I think that Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton, one of the Jennifer Lawrence photos is of her trying to see what a bathing suit looks like that she has on. Also, some of these, the people have been drinking, and I know when you're drinking, sometimes people snap some photos of each other. I know when I'm sitting and my girlfriend has fallen asleep on the couch and looks insane, I will take a photo of her and then wait till she wakes up and show it to her to reveal how insane she looks when she sleeps. These are things that are done in the privacy of your own home, and they should not be put front and center. I think primarily they should not be in a position where they could be stolen and put front and center. And then secondly, I'm mad at this person who said it, or I guess there's been a moral transgression by the person who sent it, and so they should suffer the consequences.
And people have suffered the consequences in fast. People who have done similar things to this, hacking celebrity phones and then leaking the photos and documents on them, are in prison today. That's a thing.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about this, and I want to evaluate like if I'm a good person or not.
Okay.
Now I just want to talk about the photos. Like now I want to say like Jennifer Lawrence, good job.
Yeah, I mean, we're taking a hypocritical turn.
Yeah.
But I will say that I think the argument of whether or not Jennifer Lawrence is fat or not is over.
Gone.
It's completely over.
Yeah. Kate Upton, that's real. That's all her.
And you can't say, well, these girls have nothing to worry about. They look great. I don't know why they're so freaked out over this. It is a gross invasion of privacy.
Yes.
And I understand the idea that when you're a celebrity, you sort of sign up for less privacy.
Yeah.
But I don't think you sign up for no privacy. I don't think anything that you ever do is open game for us to see.
These are the photos that you took at your house. And the worst part is you didn't even know that those photos were in a position
to be stolen.
Like if you make a sex tape and you have the tape in your house, it's possible someone could break into your house and steal that tape and give it to TMZ. But if you've deleted your photos, the act of deleting, there's a trust there that you have gotten rid of this. You took it, you looked at it, you want to get rid of it, you feel like you have, and for it to show up later is terrible.
And that's why you're angry at Apple, is because they're violating that sacred I deleted it trust.
Yes. Another issue is Mckayla Maroney, who is a gold medalist, a gymnast from the Olympics.
And the internet was obsessed with her during the Olympics.
This girl, can you make the face for us? I'll make it too. The unimpressed Mckayla Maroney photos. Well, there's a photo leaked of her butt area. Now, the thing is, were these photos taken when she was underage?
Because she's recently 18.
Recently 18. And I hope she's 18 in the photo because this is it. This is the terrible feeling I have. It's like, wow, good job, Mckayla Maroney. Nice butt.
But at the same time, this is a scummy thing.
It's so scummy.
We are supporting a scummy practice.
Yeah. But I can't deny that there's part of me that was like, yep, num 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 num, Brie Larson, num 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 num, Kirsten Dunst, num num num. Like, I just went right through them. And I got mad at people who posted ones that weren't real. I was like, you idiot. That's not real. But I also like the amount of effort that people have taken to prove that these are real. When people, who was Victoria Justice, was like, that's fake, and someone has gone online and documented, like, no, here you are with your face in your house, and behind you is this robe, and you're wearing it, it's spread open in this next photo. Now look at the nipples, look at the freckles on the other photo. If these people could just apply like 1/10 of the effort they put into proving that Victoria Justice's nipples look like this, if they put that into, I don't know, some kind of medical research, I think this would be a much better nation. I would have a much more boring Sunday night, but this would be a much better place to live.
Yeah. I think I'm getting older. I think I empathize more with these girls than certainly younger me would have, because now I feel and I recognize that this is a really bad thing and that I in no way should support this, and that I think people need to learn a lesson from it all.
Do you think any differently about these people?
No.
About the girls?
No. I think it's their right to take photos in the privacy of their own homes of themselves. I think a lot of women, when they get older, say, oh, I wish I had a picture of myself when I looked so great. So it's their right to take that photo.
I think that's true.
And document it for themselves.
I mean, even guys, like, this is what I look like when I was 23. As a 32-year-old, I wish I still looked the way I did when I was 28 or something. But shit, man, you want to have that photo to prove to yourself that you were at one point just normal looking. So who are you most surprised by?
In all honesty, Brie Larson, because she's not the type of maybe sex pot that some of the other ones are. Like we've seen Kate
Upton.
Yeah, we've seen Kate Upton
with painted on
topless before.
We've seen Jennifer Lawrence in head to toe blue skin paint.
But Brie Larson is a normal actress. I've never seen anything even remotely revealing from her. So to see her was surprising and impressive, but mostly violating.
Did you have a thought in your head like, I wish this other person was on the list? To be honest and open? Because I did.
Following the thread that I saw on Reddit, where all of these pictures were being posted by the minute, there were lots of requests. And
I felt like a vampire. You know those vampire movies where they're like, I will never drink the blood of a human that I love, but then they lose it, and then afterwards they're like, I want more. That's what I felt like.
You became the monster.
I was like,
you promised yourself you
Emma
wouldn't
Watson. Click, 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 come on, please, daddy.
There was a big request for Emma Watson.
Yeah. Ariana Grande denies. A lot of these people are denying that it's real.
Which is smart.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Jennifer Lawrence is owning it, and her camp is being litigious about it.
Right. The best thing to do is either sue or just don't say anything because you're kind of in a crowd of people. Like if you're Ariana Grande, Becca Tobin, Brie Larson, like just kind of let it go.
And these things, this sort of happening, or fappening as they're calling it now.
They're calling it the fappening.
Which
amazing
is clever,
title.
Clever but awful.
Yeah, that's kind of 4chan.
It does fade from the public, consciousness after a while. Like, Scarlett Johansson has had several big movies since her nudes leaked. Vanessa Hudgens is still getting work, so it's not a career killer. It's not a thing that people harp on for too long. It's just a thing that happened, and it sucks.
Do you think you would feel more angry? I guess if this was a sext, if they'd sent it, that's a different situation. Or is that the same?
But not really. I mean, you have an expectation of privacy when you send something to a person you love and trust that they won't release it.
Yeah, whoever released it, you have to get mad.
If Justin Verlander sold pictures of Kate Upton to TLC, then that's a shitty move.
Yeah.
But she sent them to Justin Verlander under the expectation that they would be safe with him.
And they're in those photos together.
Yeah.
There's a naked Verlander, so if you're really into tiger pictures, and that's not like a euphemism for a gay man.
Although, maybe it should be.
Probably is, let's be honest. There's rumors that a Dave Franco photo will come out. I hope so. For guys, is that better or worse for a guy to have his junk shown than a woman to show her boobies?
I don't know, because the story in the media, whenever we see a celebrity's dick pic, it's because he foolishly sent it to someone.
Right. I think it's more embarrassing of a guy to just take a photo by himself of his own wiener. Is that weird? Than it is for a girl to take a photo of her own body. Like, girls are like, I wonder what I look like. Guys to be like, that's my penis.
I mean, I want everyone to be proud of their bodies and to be able to show them off or hide them however they choose.
Okay.
So if Dave Franco wants to send everyone in the world a picture of his dick, power to you, Dave.
Right, but you don't want 4chan to do that for him.
Exactly.
There was another initiative that I came up with this comedy bit on the way here, but 4chan actually is trying to do it to convince other women who haven't been hacked to, in solidarity, send out topless photos of themselves.
Oh God, I hope no one does that.
I hope someone does that. I hope someone gets convinced that that's a funny idea. That's a thing. That's the thing to do. I hope they convince people that that's the next ice bucket challenge.
It sort of takes away from the outrage that these female celebrities are entitled to have. If other female celebrities are saying, no, look, I'm going to show my boobs too. Don't worry about it, you ladies. We're all in this together.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with whatever women need to do. Well, that's our thoughts on it, but what are your thoughts? A, did you look at these things? I want to hear from people who have not seen them yet and will not see them, because I think that's an interesting perspective. What are your thoughts on, are you mad at Apple or the person who leaked them? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Tumblr at The Real Pop Trigger, or on Twitter at Pop Trigger. And we'll see you all next time on this show. Pop Trigger.